every conversation explores the art of thinking beyond the obvious. And today I have my special guest, published like the pros or professional. 1106 Design makes it easy for authors to release a top quality book, keep control of it, and earn more money. I love that. I want to earn more money, billions of money for sure. No other than Miss Michelle Di Filippo. Welcome to Abstract Essay, Miss Michelle, and can you please introduce more about yourself?
Thank you for having me, Lucas. I appreciate it very much. Um,
Yes.
my name is my name is Michelle DiFilippo, and I own the company 1106 Design. And I am not a publisher, and that is our main message. Authors don't know that they don't need to work with a publisher after their manuscript is complete. uh, and that message has been forgotten. But self publishing, when it originally began, meant that the author was the publisher. But today we have publishers of all sorts that not only charge the author to produce the book, but also take money out of their pocket every time the book is sold. And so that's what I love to talk about, so that authors can make an informed decision when they are looking for help to get their book published.
Three book publishing models. That's what we're going to talk about today. Miss Michelle, can you outline the three main book publishing models, traditional self publishing and hybrid, and their key differences?
I certainly can. Traditional publishing is what we always think of as publishing. It used to be the only option. Now, a traditional publisher is the gold standard. Under the traditional model, the publisher pays all of the expenses to produce the book, the author pays nothing.
Interesting. And what inspired you to explore and compare these publishing models in your work or discussions? Oh, I think Miss Michelle is disconnected. So while we're waiting for her, please do listen, people. Listen to one of my audiobooks available on Audible because they are one of best sellers on Audible. And let's listen to the preview of my Earth Fever. Earth Fever, the unraveling climate and our race to restore balance. Let's listen. Chapter 1: The Climate Warning. Introduction to Global Climate Crisis and Symptoms. As the sun rises on a new day, the Earth wakes to a reality that has increasingly become cause for concern. Our planet, once a robust and flourishing ecosystem, now shows sign of fatigue and distress. The changes in our climate are no longer theoretical predictions confined to a distant future. They are observable, measurable, and escalating. The symptoms are evident, and the climate warning has sounded. The evidence is clear. Climate change manifests in ways both subtle and stark, from the slow retreat of glaciers to the frequent occurrences of extreme weather events, evidence of the planet's shifting climate surround us. Rising temperatures. Global temperatures have been steadily rising, with the past few decades witnessing unprecedented heat waves. They are not isolated incidents, but rather an alarming trend pointing to the hotter future. Melting ice and snow. Once permanent ice sheets are melting at alarming rates, contributing to rising sea levels. This is not only a symbol of a climate's instability, but a direct threat to coastal populations. Extreme weather patterns. Hurricanes, droughts, floods, and wildfires are occurring with a greater frequency and intensity. These events are not merely natural anomalies, they are tangible results of changing climate, shifts in ecosystems, from coral bleaching in oceans to early blooms in gardens. The natural world is responding to a new climate reality, have cascading effect on food chains and biodiversity. A human-made crisis. The consensus among scientists is clear. Human activities are the primary drivers of these changes. Our relentless pursuit of industrialization, consumption, and growth has led to a massive increase in greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane. By burning fossil fuels, deforesting vast landscapes, and pursuing unsustainable agriculture, we have tipped the balance of the Earth's natural climate system. Urgent call to action. The climate warning is not a distant alarm meant for the future generations to address. It is a call to action for us, here and now. The decision we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. The challenges is daunting, but the opportunity to steer our planet towards a more sustainable and balanced future is within our grasp. In the chapter that follow, we will explore the multifaceted aspects of the climate crisis, delving into its causes, consequences, and potential solutions. Together, we will navigate the complex narrative of Earth fever and armed with the knowledge and determination to restore balance. The warning has been sounded. That time is up is now. Yes, people, please listen to one of my audiobooks available on Audible. My Book 101 Review Volume 3 suggestions, and of course, my Earth Fever Unraveling Climate and Our Race to Restore Balance. Book 101 Review Volume 2 selected, and Book 101 Review highly recommended. These are my 100 episodes of my first season. Yes, 100 episodes of my first season on Book 101 Review. And Thread of Existence, Weaving the Tapestry of Life, one of my self help books. Life is Too Short, a journey of discovery, fulfillment, and joy. And Stand Tall, Stand Together, Breaking the Chains of Bullying. Please do listen to them because one of the best sellers on Audible. So, people, while waiting for Miss Michelle, what happened? I don't know what happened, but Miss Michelle is here right now. And hello, Miss Michelle. What happened? I don't know what happened, the glitch or whatever. But anyway, thank you for coming back. And my question is, what inspired you to explore and compare these three publishing models in your work or discussions?
Well, I started out, I've been in publishing for more than 50 years. So I started out in the traditional publishing model, and I was very familiar with that. And then I owned a typesetting business for a long time, and then I went into freelance design, and and then self-publishing started becoming a thing in about 2001. So that's when I formed my current company. And like I started to say before we got disconnected, um, self-publishing was great at the very beginning because authors were producing quality books and they were earning all the revenue that they could from book sales, and in return for the investment that they made in hiring the experts. But in the last 20 years or so, hybrid publishing and all other sorts of middleman publishers have come on the scene, and it's not working out so well for authors, unfortunately.
Tell us, Miss Michelle, why is it not working for most of the authors?
Well, in traditional publishing, the publisher would pay the expenses to produce the book. The author paid nothing. The publisher would also manage the process and take control of the book. And then when a book was sold, the author would be paid a small royalty, maybe about $1 a book. In self-publishing, the author would make much more money than that. They would hire their own experts. They would control everything. They could implement their own vision for the book without anybody telling them what to do. And they could usually earn about $6 to $8 per book in today's dollars. So the middle ground now is where the mischief is happening. There are all sorts of publishers. Some of the hybrid publishers are good. They actually participate financially with the author in the project. For example, the author may pay for editorial and design services, and the hybrid publisher will pay for marketing. So together, that makes a good team, and then they share the revenue when a book is sold. That's a fair arrangement. But many publishers in the marketplace today are charging the author for all of the services, and they're still taking money out of their pocket every time a book is sold. So that doesn't work out too well for the author.
Miss Michelle, what are the biggest challenges authors face when pursuing a traditional publishing, such as securing an agent or contract?
It's very difficult to get a traditional publishing contract. You do have to work with an agent, and the agents will shop your manuscript around. They'll evaluate your manuscript first and decide whether or not they think they can place it somewhere. And they'll shop it around, and then they'll act as your representative to negotiate a good contract. It's a great way to get in. It's the only way to get into a traditional publisher, but it's very, very difficult. Traditional publishers want authors who already have a platform. One agent told me that they want authors who have 100,000 social media followers. So that's not where most independent authors are today. It's very difficult. The
Yes.
downside of traditional publishing is that the publisher takes control of the book and they shape it into what they believe has the best chance to sell.
And Miss Michelle is disconnected again. So, people, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, people, my other podcast, because my abstract essay is already in fifth season, abstract poetry in second season, and my book 101 review in fifth season too. Comedy 101 in second season, and my food 101 in fifth season as well. Geography 101 in fourth season, and my baby podcast Law 101 and Mental Health 101. Love Letters in third season, and Movie 101 review and Music 101 in its fourth season, and Science 101 and Sex 101 in its first season. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. I think Miss Michelle is disconnected again, and we will continue our discussion for a next episode sooner or later. And we want to apologize for the inconvenience, for the glitch or whatever happened. We want to apologize, people. And stay tuned. I have a next guest on Book 101 review, which is we're gonna talk about for sure the book itself or something inspiring. So, people, keep tuning and please do listen all my podcasts available on any platform. More to come, people. See you soon.